Everybody to Ria Vision Avant. And listen, first, welcome to the Author All Stars magazine. For those of you guys who are a part of it, if you're not and you're watching this video, I am going to share with you how you as an author can apply today. But in this video, I'm just going to go over all the benefits, most of the benefits when you are a part of the fourth annual Author All Stars magazine. So I'm just going to go ahead and start to share my screen. Let's pull it up. Let me see. All righty. So here we go. I've got my screen shared. Let me just make sure as well that I can see what's going on too. All right, looks good. So, first of all, this is our fourth annual magazine, Author All Stars magazine, and I am so thrilled to invite you, if you are an author, to be a part of this established magazine. 4 years, guys, and we have taken this magazine all across the world to multiple countries, and so excited about even more countries that we're expanding this magazine to. So, in this, again, I'm going to go over all the benefits of what you need to know. So, again, super thrilled to have you to participate in this magazine. And if you are not a part of the magazine, but you are an author, all you need to do is go to authorallstarsmagazine.com and apply today. Okay. Now, this is literally the magazine for authors who are leveraging their books. So if you've been approved through our interview process, it means that we see you as an author all-star. That means that you are using your book to get in front of multiple people in multiple ways using platforms. You're turning your book into other opportunities. We have people who are author all-stars who have plays, the movies that they're creating out of their books, people who are using their books to create coaching programs, retreats, events, all types of stuff. And so we are so happy to have you guys a part of this magazine. Now, Book Profits Club is the company that created the Author All-Stars magazine. Book Profits Club was founded in 2019, and the purpose of creating the Book Profits Club was to create an environment for authors not only to profit, but also learn how to use their books to get on multiple stages. So if you are not a part of the Book Profits Club family, we would encourage you to definitely learn more by just searching Book Profits Club. You can Google it, it's easy to find. But we created this opportunities to help give more exposure. So from our TV show that we've created, from our media articles that we publish, and also our Author All Stars magazine, we are creating all types of opportunities. On top of that, we also do international and national workshops and conferences for our Book Profits Club members. So this is all about giving you guys exposure, but I also saw that there was a need to really truly recognize authors, right? And so before I saw anybody else doing this, we created this magazine with the sole purpose of awarding authors who are truly all-stars out there leveraging their book. Now, we have produced, and actually this number has increased to way more than almost over 10,000 plus authors through our programs, as well as we have a publishing coaching course where we help those individuals who want to launch their own six-figure publishing companies. So we've helped to launch thousands of authors, over $10 million in sales our clients have been able to produce since 2015. And we teach you how to leverage your book so that you can build a business from your book, right? And our goal is to show you guys as authors, if you are an author, tag an author too, how to work 2 to 4 hours a day and make $10,000 a month. Now, my name is Taria, pronounced like Maria with a T, okay? Taria Vision Avant. I have been coaching since 2009. I actually launched the book coaching space in 2015. So not only this year are we excited about the fact that we have our fourth annual, but this is also my 10th year in the book space. But I've been a business coach since 2009. I've been an entrepreneur since 1999. I was unsuccessful for 10 years, though. It wasn't until I got into the coaching space through network marketing that I started to have some success. But I saw a need for systems. I saw that authors were utilizing these major third-party companies that are taking your leads, taking your profits, not allowing you to be able to truly build a business that can last over a substantial amount of time. And that's why I started coaching in the book space. I have been able to be featured on major platforms, and it's not just me. Our clients were getting them on major platforms, from the Foxes, the ABCs, and all of those different things. Right here, you can see we traveled. We went on a workshop tour, and we were doing workshops all over. And we have BPC member Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills right there. We also have Angie Sims, one of the very first clients to write her book with us. We have we had a 3-day book camp. And so we toured and took this all over the place. But now we've also been able to show our clients how to get on these platforms as well. And then that's me right there speaking in front of an audience of over 10,000 people, y'all. At the bottom, right there at the bottom. I've been speaking on stages for a while now. And one thing I have learned how to do is how to leverage my book when I am on those stages. And so, again, like I said, our clients have been featured on. And when you become an author all-star, every single month that you have locked in that you've already so if you lock in your spot this month, dependent upon if we've already published our article for this month, as long as you've locked it in, you'll be published in an article every single month. Now, the only caveat is that you got to submit your article details, okay? So you can go, once you have locked in your spot, you're able to then submit your article. And by the way, guess what this does for you? This increases your chances of getting even bigger and better sponsors, because when your sponsors see people talking about you, they're going to be more likely to want to participate in the magazine. So I just want to throw that out there. But you guys are going to be positioned on many of these platforms as well. Also, Book Profits Club, like I said, it's not just about helping you to only profit, but also teaching you guys how to get exposure and experience in the right environments. These are some of our members that we have had, and just showing you some of the big checks. We got even bigger checks at our last year Author All-Stars dinner. So all you got to do is join the BPC family and you can participate in some of these additional things. Now, as I was saying, guys, every single month that you are an Author All-Star, that means you've gone through the interview process, you've then been approved, and you locked in your dinner ticket, you will be published on one of these media platforms. And just to give you kind of like an understanding, one of the media platforms that you guys will be published in, we actually charge $1,000 for the publication. We charge $1,000. So guys, when I tell you just the media article opportunities that you guys are going to get, the exposure is going to literally blow you away. So this is something you do not want to delay on. Every single month you delay is another month that you're missing out on a chance for you to be published in those articles and be recognized. We were also going to be doing, again, like we do every year, our top 20 authors. And being a top 20 author does have its benefits. You get a separate award at the Author All-Stars dinner. You also get special highlights, a special press release that goes out, and more. Y'all, we also recently just launched an entire TV network where those top 20 authors will get a special highlight. We also interview all of our authors at Author All-Stars dinner. However, the top 20 authors will get a special highlight on our network. So I just want you guys to know there are so many benefits. If you are a 3-time Author All-Star, that means you've been an Author All-Star 3 times in a row. You will also qualify to get our Author All-Stars blazer. Now, if you are a 1-star, 2-star, and you want to get one of the blazers, you can actually purchase a blazer as well. But the 3 stars will get it at no cost. All you got to make sure is that you are for sure confirmed to come to the Author All-Stars dinner. And I'm going to tell you guys, I love wearing my Author All-Star blazer. I wear it everywhere I go, all networking events, and it always creates conversation. Now, if you are a part of the Book Profits Club, we have additional awards that we do give out. Now, you have to be in BPC to get these particular awards, but as an Author All-Star, you are already guaranteed to get the custom plaque that we give out, okay? Custom plaque is guaranteed. But these are some of the additional that you can qualify for. If you've never received the Comma Club Check Award, you'll get the Comma Check Award. The Oak Tree Award goes to one special author. We also have our Author of the Year. Our big check award, like you see, Lena, that's actually a check from 2 events ago because her check doubled last year. The 5-figure award, 6-figure award, Top Seller Award, Top Speaker, Top Media, and Star Achiever Awards. And so these are the awards that we give out to our BPC members. And again, anybody is welcome to become a Book Profits Club member. You can join now and even qualify for these awards coming up to the Author All-Stars event, okay? Now, voting determination. So what we do with the voting is we actually don't start voting until we have a while before we start, but we look at the top 30 votes. Okay. So we first want to make sure that when you are selected to be an author all-star, are you promoting that you are an author all-star? And I'm going to tell you guys, this is a win-win. When people see that you are being recognized as a top 50 author, it immediately creates attention. So you want to promote that you are an author all-star. Y'all, I want y'all to know, yes, we do decline people. We have done over 200 plus, and who knows, by the time you're watching this, it might be 300-400 plus interviews, and everybody doesn't even qualify to get on an interview. We have done so many interviews, and unfortunately, it is a sad thing. I know that some people get disappointed and upset. We've had people say, remove me from the list. I got declined. Y'all, we are looking for the best of the best. This is not where anybody that applies gets to be an author all-star. You know, there's a lot of award events out there where all you got to do is pay $150 or whatever to nominate yourself. And then when you nominate yourself, you're probably going to get the nomination, right? Well, we're not doing that. In fact, in order to apply, there was no fee. We don't want you to pay any money to nominate yourself. And then we also show you how to get money when you are nominated. Okay. So we first want to make sure that you are promoting the nomination. The second thing we want to notice is, are you promoting your books? To be a top 20 author all-star, you got to be out there leveraging your books. Also, you know, how are you promoting for just different things that you're doing? So we are looking at multiple things. So yes, we will count the top 30. And by the way, you know, this is not a popularity contest. If it's one thing, guys, that, you know, I did not want to do, is I didn't want to create who is the most popular person to be nominated for our top 20. No, this is based on those of you guys who are truly promoting the fact that you're an author all-star, but then leveraging your book, because our goal is to get you in front of more people, to get you more exposure. Okay. Also, just want to let you know that Author All Stars, again, we will celebrate on December the 15th. This is a virtual event that we actually do. This was a day that was given to us by the city of Atlanta to recognize this day, Author All Stars Day. And so this was the proclamation that was given to us. And so what happens is, at the Author All Stars dinner, all of our authors, all of you guys, will get interviewed. Okay. So you'll get interviewed at the dinner. It's like a short video. And matter of fact, I'll show you an example of what that video looks like. I could do that right now. Let me show it right now. Hold on. I'm going to show you an example of what the video looks like. It is professionally done and edited. Okay, so I am right now on the Author All Stars page. So I'm going to go to Author All Stars. And what I want to do, so this, if you go to authorallstars.com, you can see, and you see we have all of our different Author All Stars right here. And everybody that came got a chance to be interviewed. So here's an example of Ernie Peppers.
It has been a hellified day, let me tell you. The Author All Stars, it started, and I was the MC.
So if you want to come and check out any of our Author All Stars, I won't play the whole video, but this is Ernie Peppers, who is also our Author All Stars MC. She did her big one, y'all. Let me just tell y'all, she did her big one. I got to give her a horn for this. Yes. And so she will be emceeing again this year. And so all you got to do is you can go to the authorallstars.com. And when you become an Author All-Star, you will also be highlighted on this website for an entire year. So on December the 15th, we do a live virtual event where we take those videos and we also publish, and we will also be bringing on keynote speakers. It's just an amazing a day. You don't have to be there live for December the 15th if you're not able to make it, but if you can plug in, of course, it's even better. So Author All Stars Day. Also, the dinner ceremony will be December the 5th. Now, we are doing it a little bit different this year because actually it says November 2024, but it's 2025. Sorry, y'all. But we're doing things a little bit different this year because we want to have fun. So last year we had it from 6 to about 9 p.m., but everybody just looked so amazing. So we've decided that we're going to have the dinner ceremony, and then afterwards, for those who wish to stay, we're going to turn it into an after party. So this gives us more time to hang out, party, and truly enjoy. So it is Friday, December the 5th. But actually, this had nothing to do with anything, but it was my birth mother. That was her birthday. And so also my second mother that God has blessed me with, her birthday is around the same date too. So we get to also celebrate their birthday. So let me tell you about how the article will work and everything, okay? So you guys will get a 2 full-page article write-up, okay? A 2 full-page article write-up in the magazine. You will also be listed on authorallstars.com. You will also be provided with a print-ready PDF of your article and custom cover. So every single one of you guys gets a custom cover. Now, with the printed magazine, we put everybody's picture on the front. But when you become an Author All-Star, you also will get your own PDF where you can print that out. Why do you want to do that? Because when you are pitching to speak at events, when you are pitching to get on the media, get in front of, audiences, maybe you want to go speak at schools and all types of stuff, to show them that you are on the cover of a magazine, which will be your own custom cover. So you see, like right over here, you will have your picture on the cover. You use that for your own evidence. So print those out, print plenty of those copies out. I do it all the time when I am sending, there's a big conference that I want to speak at. I will print my article, my 2-page article, as well as my custom cover. So huge opportunity for you, okay? Also, you're going to get your certificate. Now, this is one thing I will tell you. We do things different. So we create a custom plaque that actually has on top of that your article cover. And then this year, we're going to design it a little bit differently, but you will also have your certificate on there. So it'll be your cover and then your certificate, okay? That you get to display and share and take pictures of. When you're doing your live broadcast, you can put it in the backdrop, everything, right? And so that comes along with the plaque. Also, you will be a part of the Author All-Stars broadcast. Again, that is December the 15th. You will get 2 general admission tickets to the event, 2 copies of the magazine, okay, that you get to share. So this year we're going to give you 2 copies, and make sure you get them at the event. So do not leave the dinner without your magazines. Also, you will be featured on our show. So when we take that broadcast, we will share that broadcast on not only our TV show, but we just recently launched an entire network. So for the top 20 authors, they will also be featured individually. What do I mean? We're going to actually be interviewing you guys as a top 20. So for this year, the top 20 authors will also get a bonus on top of that, where we're going to interview you and highlight you on the show. You're going to get 2 media bonus articles. Actually, I'm just going to be transparent. That's not even the truth. Depending upon when you're watching this, every single month that you have locked in your spot, you'll get an article, but you have to make sure that you've locked in your spot to get your dinner ticket and submitted your article, okay? And I'll talk a little bit about the sponsorship and all of that too, because a lot of people want to know about, obtaining sponsors and all that. We're also going to be doing press release distribution to major media platforms, and you will get a flyer for the press release as well as a flyer for all the media articles, right? Now, let me tell you why we interview you. And a lot of people do get upset, again, when they are declined. And I'm just being honest, y'all. I did not want to create just a magazine where any and everybody could just be a part of it if they just, bought a ticket to come to the dinner. No, we are seriously looking for Author All-Stars. 11,000 books are published every single day. Out of the 11,000, only 1,000 of them make $1,000 in a year. Now, being an Author All-Star has nothing to do with how much money you make, but truly how you are leveraging your book. I've got a book that I wrote in 2012, my very first book. I still use that book today. But what I find is that many authors, they launch their books and then they just disappear. We're not looking for that author. We are looking for the author who says, yep, I want to take my book and turn it into a stage play. Yep, I want to take my book and submit it at, different festivals. I want to take my book and create retreats with it. I want to take my book and launch a coaching program or launch a product or a service. Things of that nature is what we are looking for. So hopefully this makes sense. So we want to make sure that you are truly leveraging your book, using your book, not just a one-time launch and then that's it. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, I'm out, okay? So we interview you. Yes, we do. And in order to be approved, you must be interviewed. Now, If you've already been interviewed, that means you were interviewed last year or a year before, then guess what? You already qualify. So if you are a previous author all-star, you don't have to go through the interview process again, but you do have to lock in your spot. Now, here's the next steps. So first, you got to submit your application. If you are already approved and watch this and done your phone interview, you don't have to do any of that again. But if you are not, you must submit your application and then do your phone interview. Then you must, if you are approved, you must follow the steps to lock in your spot. You're going to submit in your article details. As soon as you submit, we will start working on your article design that you will then be able to approve. The earlier, the better, because as we get closer and closer to when we got to go to print, we don't have enough time to keep going back and forth. You get to get up to 2 updates though. However, let's say that the final due date is August 31st, and you give it to us on August 30th, you will probably not get an opportunity to update your article. So that's why the earlier the better. Okay. Voting for the top 20 authors does start October the 1st. So October the 1st up until November the 15th is when we vote for our top 20 authors. We might even extend that, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. But October the 1st to November the 15th. And then sponsors, your sponsors are not due until August 31st. So that means that when you are submitting your article, you don't need to necessarily submit your article with the sponsors. You can leave that alone if you don't have any sponsors yet, okay? So just at least submit your article details. Also, we need everybody. We need you to submit a vote for me video. When we start voting, we're going to start putting those videos out there all over social media, and you will also be able to put it out there. It will be a customized layover. We're going to edit it. So all you need to do is send us a raw video. We'll send everybody a link so that you can send your video. You can simply record it right from your phone. And a matter of fact, we're going to use a software to make it easy for you guys to just upload your video directly to the software to share your vote for me. It must be under 60 seconds, though. 60 seconds. We do not need a 2, 3, 4, 5-minute video, please. 60 seconds. And so that vote for me video, we're going to be airing that as well on our Wealth and Words podcast show that airs on the T Squared Impact Network. So you want to make sure that you start submitting that, and we'll let you guys know when it is time to submit your vote for me video. Now, here's a tentative schedule. It's not set in stone, but doors will open at 6 o'clock, and then we're going to have our keynote speaker start. Well, we're going to have our opening performance ceremony where it's really we probably are going to be taking pictures around then too, just to be quite honest. But it may change, y'all, because of course we're going to offer opportunity for VIPs. Depending upon who we get for our celebrity guest speaker, we might want to give you an opportunity to meet our speaker, to join the VIP opportunity. But y'all, this is a tentative. So from 6 to about 9:30 will be the award ceremony. And then right after that, it is the after party. We're going to have a good old time, y'all. Plenty of pictures we'll be able to take. Our photographers will be there. We'll make sure that you get a chance to take a picture by the Life Size magazine and all of the things. Okay, so this is going to be exciting. Now, let's talk about sponsorships, right? So, guys, you have an opportunity in your magazine to get up to 5 sponsors that will be listed in the magazine. The blessing is that you can charge whatever you want. You do not give us any money for the sponsors, okay? 100%. So if you want to charge $100 for a sponsor or $250, but we've even had people charge over $1,000 for sponsorships. Now, I do want to tell you guys this. To get 5 sponsors, you have to be willing to, number one, reach out to people. Just posting on social media that I'm looking for sponsors is not going to work. Guys, you got to be willing to send out those messages. Contact people that you have a rapport, a relationship with. It could be anybody, your pastor. It could be your bank. It could be who have you done work for? Given money to your hairstylist. Maybe you have someone who is a stylist, a clothing stylist. Who have you used and you've spent money with that you can ask to help you in this magazine. So remember, in order to get 5, you might have to talk to 25, 30 people, but that means that you have to reach out to them, okay? Don't just try to go to someone who you've never built a relationship with and expect them to drop $1,000, okay? If they don't know you, they may not do that. But we have people who are going out here and truly getting sponsors. And remember, small business owners would love to be a sponsor as well. So you can charge whatever you want. Now, we have also created a sponsorship package. If you are in the Telegram chat, so when you join the Telegram chat, if you need the link to the sponsorship deck and all of that stuff, just go ahead and let us know. But here are some examples of how to get sponsorship. So create the sponsorship package, which we have created a template that you can actually use. Make sure to target the right businesses. So right here it says make a list of companies that align with your audience. And so who's going to be reading your particular article? Your friends, your family, but also when you are promoting this, remember, you're going to also get a digital copy of your 2-page spread and cover that you're going to be sharing out as well. You might want to say, for example, one of the things that we did is we also printed out 200 copies of our top authors, and we're also going to print out 200 copies of our top 20 authors, and we're going to disperse that through our entire email list. Well, you might want to go ahead and take your article, print it out, and send it out to people. I'm talking about physically in the mail. So think about who's going to be looking at your article, because those people that are looking at your article could make good potential customers for your sponsors. You want to personalize your pitch. So when you contact the potential sponsor, tailor your pitch towards their business, not yours. Hey, listen, I can help you to ... And again, you could charge whatever you want, $200, $500, $1,000. It is your world, okay? I do not care. All right. As long as you want to, as long as you know that you only get up to 5 people that can be listed in the magazine. Also, make sure to follow up with people. They say they're interested and they haven't yet secured it. Guys, the fortune is in the follow up. Just like for you, sometimes you've had to see something a couple of times before you finally made a decision to invest. The fortune is in the follow up. All right. So if you want, guys, you can also take a screenshot of this email. Here's an example of what you can send out to people. And this is actually the 4th Author All-Star magazine, so not 3rd. So you take a screenshot. If you take a screenshot of this, you can then go to ChatGPT, import this screenshot, and say, please transcribe this picture. And it'll transcribe the whole thing. And so this is something that you can send out to people that you know are looking for additional exposure, that you know that maybe you've supported their business, and ask them to support you. All right, y'all. Well, listen, be on the lookout for more to come. For those of you guys who are part of Author All Stars magazine already and been approved, congratulations. And for those who are looking, all you got to do, guys, is apply today by going to authorallstarsmagazine.com, authorallstarsmagazine.com. Guys, it has been a privilege and a pleasure. My name is Taria Vision-Avant. Welcome to all of our Author All-Stars. And for those who are not yet and ready to go ahead and apply, can't wait to talk to you guys, interview all of you guys, and learn more about your books and how you are impacting the world with your words. All right, y'all. Well, that's all that I got. Deuces. Bye, y'all.